fire. All right, time to take this bird to the sky. The Redwood Outpost rescued some evacuees from Laketown this afternoon. Sherry asked for assistance. Supposedly, Laketown was surrounded by zombies, but people are our most important asset these days. Some say that a faction called the Reavers was behind this. And we might be on their turf, so we gotta be extra careful. Those thugs called the Reavers. Their boss is named Rob. They've got about 80 members. Usually travel by car, and they got 4 or 5 strongholds. Laketown and Redwood's look out for each other. So naturally, the Redwood Outpost had to mobilize when we heard what happened. What they need right now is medical personnel and supplies. Dr. Michael also went down there after he heard about the news. But I don't think the Reavers will stop here. We might have to deal with worse things going forward. They're not like zombies. They're brutal, they're treacherous, and they have guns. You could say they're an army. We've got to be vigilant. Our past experience might not be too helpful here, so if you run into something you don't know how to deal with, let me know immediately.
I've been here. You're finally. Laketown was almost completely Unfortunately, most of them are still in shock. Anyway, I have a lot on my plate right now. So would you help me bandage their wounds and maybe comfort them a bit? I've been here for... Thank you. After that, maybe...
I see space in the back of...
Yeah, that spot looks good. This ordeal has traumatized them in more ways than one. After they've settled down, go talk to Dawson, Vivian, and Philip.
I was on guard duty when I heard a scream. I don't know how they got in. I'm certain those Reaver bastards... No, nothing is well. I can still see the look in their eyes. We were running away and losing people until the Redwood Outpost people showed up. And no, I won't give in. The Reavers. One day, I'll find them and make them pay for this.
Did you really have to ask? That guy? He said that old Billy killed his wife and daughter and all of our... Then... We did. This was no coincidence. Anyway, I think we'll find out the truth soon enough.
We're running out of medicine. I hope Dr.
Have I met them? These bastards have been stealing from everyone in the Redwood Forest with their... We were afraid of her. Don't worry. We won't back down again. Of course. It was our home. We can't go back now. Rest assured, we won't take you for granted. We'll do whatever needs to be done here.
We're running out of medicine. I hope Dr. Michael and Sherry...
Sherry, what's with the commotion outside?
It's the Reavers. Nelson was going to
What should we do?
First, we have to make sure that folks are safe.
Stay here and don't go outside.
Be careful. We've already lost too many people, and we can't afford to lose you.
Bad person? Nah. I'm just a soldier.
They retreated. I'll get a doctor.
Some of them were captured. You have to save them.
Are you all right?
I'm fine. Don't mind me. We have to get Nelson and Sherry to put a team together to rescue the captives.
Stay alert.
Good. They left.
I'm fine. But they took some of our...
East.
I'll leave for the outpost now.
The element of surprise, eh? Careful. They've got more guns than us.
Stay alert at all times.
Let us know if you run into trouble.
Beasts and zombies aren't the only things lurking in the dark.
You find the outpost yet?
I'm still on my way, but it should be nearby.
Well, let's hurry this up. The longer we wait, the harder it'll be.
You mean they might have reinforcements?
Yep. We've got a strong communication network. We don't want them to alert the others.
Got it. I'll be careful.
Go. You're not the best warrior I've met, but you are the most courageous. Just like that. bad person? Nah. I'm just a soldier.
Great work. They left us here because they didn't leave many people behind. I'll take the wounded and get out of here. You have other things to do. Don't worry about us.
I got lucky. Only a few people were left here, and I've taken care of them. Grimes and some others are on their way back to the outpost.
Great. I got good news and bad news. The good news is, we found the people who were left in Lake Town. The bad news is, Sherry went to save them without consulting me.
That's so reckless. Lake Town isn't safe right now.
You got that right. But she left already. So all we can do is make sure the shit doesn't hit the fan.
But Nelson, I couldn't just turn a blind eye. I have to save them.
Yeah, I get it. You're the medic and you want to save the whole world. But you should have talked to us first. I promised Kane I would keep you safe. What am I supposed to tell the Ravens if you don't come back?
I'm sorry, Nelson. I was being reckless. I'll be extra careful, but I will save everyone. Please trust me.
Fine. Stay safe. I'm sending backup. Should be there soon.
There's half a footprint on this sheet of paper, but I don't see any dust on it. The footprints lead all the way outside the house. Maybe we'll find something if we follow the trail. I hope Sherry's doing okay.
You come to help? You don't know...
Maybe later.
Yeah, she's upstairs.
Sherry, I'm so glad I found you.
I thought you were helping Kane.
Kane couldn't get in touch with you.
I'm not.
It looks like Lake Town is pretty...
The residents of Lake Town tell me that they left some medical supplies behind when they fled. I'll mark the locations for you, and hopefully you can bring back these supplies.
Sherry, I got the medical supplies you need.
Great. Be careful, and come back safe.
Now, we can alleviate some of his pain, but we must return to the Reaver, so why won't they? It all started to get right with Mark. We were so it's been, yes, sure, Nancy, his wife, Rob, maybe I vote from his point of view. Revenge is justified. And I understand his feelings, too. I think...
Thank you. With these supplies, there's a better chance we'll survive. Here. I was wondering...
Where is the signal tower?
It's east of the town. Once it's restored, we'll be able to contact Kane for backup.
Hey, someone's here. But it looks like he stopped breathing. It's probably his comms next to him.
I'm Wade. I work for the Redwood Forest Radio Administration. My job is to keep the signal tower up and running. But I was wounded. I thought I could handle it, but by the time I got to the tower, I couldn't make it any further. My heart is racing, and I can't move. I know eventually someone will come to restore the signal. You need to know that each tower provides network access to a specific area. Through the towers, you can connect to the satellite and download the data for the area. This data is extremely important. It's the result of years of work from multiple departments. After it's done downloading, you should check out the view. I love the view from up here. I love looking into the distance, at my homestead, at everything I know and love. It feels like...
Sherry, do you copy?
Copy. You've restored the signal tower. Communication is back up.
Sherry, this is Kane. Shoot, I'm glad to hear your voices. We've been circling over Lake Town, but there are too many zombies down there. Chopper can't land to transfer the patients. We need your help.
The houses in Lake Town are too close together. Kane landed the helicopter, but it's still a little way. Ready? Let's go! Hang in there, just a little more.
Continue suppression fire. All right, time to take this bird to the sky. I'll bring them back to the Ravens first. Be careful, and I'll see you at the Outpost.
Hey, you and Sherry left yet?
Sherry left with the others. I'm just bringing up the rear.
So you're still there. Great. I've got a job for you. So what's out? It'll be a devastating blow to the Reavers.
Oh yeah? Do tell.
We just received news that Alicia, the woman who used to lead the Reavers, was spotted at a house across from Lake Town. Supposedly, she was kicked out by Rob Diesel. She's in exile, but her supporters are still around. If we can work with her, we might be able to get rid of the Reavers for good. It's not far away. It shouldn't take too long for you.
What's the... some questions?
I think it...
Damn.
The Reavers are brutal, but I'll do my best.
Looks like...
Weapon?
When I...
Do I...
Well, I can't swim, so... Yes, you do. There should be near the middle of the lake. How good of a swimmer are you? Just don't go drowning on me. Well, do you see it? Hey, you see it yet? Still alive? All right, you heard right. You want to hear about our grudge? It's old. Very old. I'm not this one on looking back. Do I? Frank, I fell for it he didn't, it was bad. No, didn't. But Kayata saved me. I returned to Redwood, and that's about it. Take out the sentries real quiet like. Then head up to the house on the hill on the western side of town. My informant is there. Just give him this letter and tell me what to do.
Ah, the boss sent you.
I have a letter from her.
Let's see it. Yep, that's her writing. Don't worry, I'll help when the time is right. Now get out. It's not safe here.
They really didn't know. I must admit, you're not the best warrior I've met, but you are the most courageous. Good person, bad person? Nah, I'm just a soldier. You're not the best warrior I've met. You are the most courageous. Bad person? Nah, I'm just a soldier. That's what keeps me going. Best warrior I've met, but you are the most courageous. person? Nah.
Who knew I'd catch all these fish? I see some familiar faces, too. Do you want to kneel down on your own, or should I break your kneecaps?
Quit bluffing, Rob. We know exactly how many men you have.
Bluffing? We don't have many men, that's true. But we do have some nice, heavy weapons. Why don't you take a wild guess on how many grenade launchers are aimed at you right now? I dug the holes already. All you have to do is get in. Just look around. You're surrounded.
Hole? What hole? Mind if I hop in and test it out?
Alicia? What are you doing here?
What am I doing here? Does it matter? What does matter is that I'm about to get back what's mine.
You? And how do you plan to do that?
Forget it. I don't waste time talking to the dead. Diaz, what's wrong with your powder? Why aren't they dead yet?
Powder? What?
You might beat me in a fist fight, Rob, but I play dirty. I'll leave the rest to you, Diaz. You, over there. Come with me.
So, are you here from the Redwoods to I'm joking! Now that I've taken back what's rightfully mine.
How's Rob?
Rob? You don't need to worry. You want to see him? Sure. He's just next door. Here, give him this. I think his daughter Martha painted it. He'd be happy to see it.
This is Martha's painting. Oh, Martha. My little girl.
It's over.
Oh.
What are you going?
Mind your own. Run along to your little redwoods now. And don't come back unless it's urgent. Remember, you killed a lot of Reavers, and I'm the boss of the Reavers.
Alicia leads the Reavers now? I guess things are about to change around here. If we're technically still her allies, we should stay away from clashing with them.
Don't think that you know her just because she agreed to work with you. Just wait and see. Without the Reavers, Redwood Forest will only get worse.
If what you said is true, then there's a lot more to her than meets the eye. That means she's very dangerous. Possibly even more dangerous than Rob.
Tell her that whatever she does, do not let me out.